Alright. I think I'm live on Twitch and I'm recording a YouTube video for my channel. So, hi everyone. It's been a while since I've done a video or streamed. Today I'm reviewing Towerborne. It's a beat 'em up game with kind of like some loot and stuff you can collect. It's been out for a while. I've played it before. This isn't a first impressions. However, they did make a large update recently, changing how you level up and get gear and everything. Jeez, this guy's been playing quite a bit to unlock all the curios, but we'll get into that later. So this is Towerborne. It's a game that I think it just when the release for Game Pass came out, they just did a whole overhaul and it wiped all progress. I can't remember if they're gonna wipe progress when it leaves early access. I want to say they might, but anyway, so I want to hop back in. I want to try it. I want to review. I've played a little bit already with the updates, so it's not all new. I really, my guy looks so red. I don't know. I wish I can. I have some cosmetic things I got for being like an early access person, but all right. So let's go ahead and talk about. So the story is not really super important. I mean, it's not bad, but it's very much the set dressing to this game. The main thing is you want to level up, fight people, kill people, whatever, and collect loot as you get stronger. So this is a daily board right here I'm at. You do these to get dailies. You complete the dailies, and you get something called. It's not called curios. It's like tickets. Let's see if they say what they're called. No, it doesn't really matter. These like the little ECRs like 75, and so that's like these are they're like basically like these little tickets that you use to unlock the. Not really. It's not like really a battle pass or whatever. It's kind of. Except for it's once you unlock the battle pass, there's no timer on it, so it's not like you can. It's not like you don't have fear of missing out FOMO. The only FOMO is if you don't unlock the battle pass before it goes away, I guess. So you do these to earn points. You see 50, 75, whatever, and they reset every 24 hours. You can do 3 at a time, but you can do all 5 in a day. And that's what we use to unlock stuff. So it's always the first thing you want to do when you get in this game. You unlock this after a few missions, because there are missions in the game, like a story. So I don't know what crowbows are. So I do. It's later. I'm not that far yet. So I'm going to start that one because I do know I have mushrooms I can kill. I'm going to do this one because I'm at danger level 3. So it's like how difficult the game is. We'll go over that. You can increase difficulty and you get better rewards for it. Scout the grasslands. So yeah, I think I'm in the grasslands. So I'm going to do these 3 at once, and then I'll come back and finish these 2. So you get those points, and if you want to see, so I'm playing with a controller on PC, by the way. This is your equipment. So it comes with like different equipment you can equip, and there's like a little guy. You can also unlock some of these guys that give you an extra attack. They're called Umbras. So the first one I just fires kind of like a blue fireball. But you can unlock different ones. Like I have another one that buffs, so it conjures a stationary field on the ground, granting focus. I think focus is how you use your skills. There's 2 different bars. So there's different classes in this game now. I'll get into that in a little bit, but there's different classes. There was different classes before, but it used to be basically just whatever weapon you used, and the skills were on the weapon. Now, and I think it's a great change, now skills are tied to a class, and as you level up, you get points, and you can choose what skills you want, regardless of what weapon you have. I mean, you still need the class weapon, but... okay. So there's a gear that does different things. But anyway, let's go to the Curios, which is like their version of Battle Pass. So you can see that there's an unlocked and available. The available is where you buy it. So this one was free for me because, again, I am a premium I bought it, and I don't know if it's going to go away once they're out of early access, but I bought this like months and months ago. So I just had to click over and unlock it for free. But you go into this, you can see you unlock them using different points. Like this one's 400 for the emote. On the top right, you can see I have one. That's like a curio unlocker, that little like lantern thing, and then the tickets are how you unlock stuff. So the curio unlocker, so you go to available, you can see this one, I can claim it for one unlocker. This one costs two. You can always take a look and see if you like what's in here. This one's really cool. It's going away somewhat soon, so I might unlock this one. Although I'm not a huge fan of my class's weapon in this. But you can play all the different classes. Like, this one makes me want to play like a dagger user really bad. Then you got a store, of course. Like, I have some of the currency because again, I'm a premium thing. I have a founder's pack. But there's different currencies. I just want to go over the store mostly because this isn't a free-to-play game. Yeah, it does have a store, and I get why they do it because it's a games as a service, for better or worse. I flip-flop over. Games as a service are generally not great. I don't like it. I don't like it, especially when you pay for something, but I understand it as long as it's not egregious. And I don't. I mean, I know people are like, oh, you can't buy power. Yeah, of course, but that's different. Like, yeah, you can't buy power. Great, but it doesn't. People do. I think people kind of minimalize things. They go, oh, it's just cosmetics. That takes away from game development, though. Even if it's cosmetics, they want to incentivize you come into the store to buy the cosmetics, and so they take away in-game drops. Like this cool. Like if you like the Oni mask thing, that could have been in the game that dropped. Instead, they put it behind a paywall. And so maybe their other gear doesn't look as good. I'm not saying this game doesn't, I'm just saying games can. So you got all the stuff you can buy here. You can buy more of those unlockers. It looks like it's about $5 an unlocker. And I think they do the thing I hate. So this is for premium users like myself who bought the Founders Pack. You go every month. You get a couple free little things you can get. This is where you can buy the Founders Pack still. Here we go. I want to see how much. So, okay, at least they don't do the thing. They kind of do, but they don't do the thing where, like, oh, it's, 500 Belfry bucks is like $7 or like $3. It's like an odd number. However, if you do look at the unlocks, it's not terrible for this one. It's, you buy $5, you can get it. You still have 20 left over. It's a terrible tactic. Everyone knows it. 20 left over means, oh, I can't ever use those 20 if I bought $5, so maybe I should buy more type of thing, These three, instead of it being $10, it's $13. You can't buy 13 curios. I hate, I'm not going to excuse it. I like the game. I'm not going to excuse that, though. There's no 1,300 you can buy. They're only even numbers. So it's a terrible tactic. I think everyone knows what's going on with these. I hate that people still use them. Again, you're paying for the game. I get that it's a games as a service. They want to update, and they need to pay for it somehow. That's fine. You do you. The in-game items you get to make yourself guy look cool are kind of lame compared to what you get in the cosmetic store. So just know that. So anyway, but there's no FOMO. That's the positive. Once you unlock a thing, because I've not completed any of the ones I've unlocked except for this one. So I have like 3 others, and I bought them. I'm pretty sure they don't expire. They might. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't expire once you get them. So that's the positive. However, these will expire. Like this one, you have 11 days, 17 days. So once you buy it, it's forever. However, your chance to buy them is limited. So let's get that out of the way. I am going to review, give a score to this game eventually. So let's go ahead. I got my quests, my dailies. You have an overall quest too. Like I need to do like there's like a boss map. So speaking of, let's go to the map. I love how they do the map. I don't know if I'd say unique, but it's interesting. So here's the map. You walk over. You unlock things by completing things. So you can see it's dark blue. In order for me to move forward. So dark blue, I have not completed it. So like I can't get to this chest until I complete this map, this map, this map, or this map. chest will have like gear in it and stuff. Like when you see a person in the overworld, like this Lickenfell Copsy. Oh my god, Cops. This is a boss, so I've already beaten him. But this is how you. This is often how you complete or move the story forward. This is a limited time event. Here, the Golden Hunt, as you saw, the curio or the battle pass, whatever you want to call it. So this is going to go away eventually. I completed it. Um, so right now I need to do a mission at Danger Level 3, which we'll get into, and Grasslands. I think this is Grasslands. Is there anything? Oh, here we go. These are good. Oh, all right, unlocked it. All right, so we'll get into how you gear in a second. What's this? Have I done all these? Yeah, I haven't, but like there's like cages. I'm guessing it's like a mission. So like they have these like events. So I do this. I have to free people from cages. I don't need gear. I'm going for. I can't remember. I feel like it's over here though. I just beat this one. I gotta go to the Holograss Steps Venture. I don't know where that is because they changed it up, the story. Oh, so you see that shrine? That's how you unlock different. So I'm gonna go this way. That's how you unlock different umbras. So, all right, and perfect. This is a grassland. I'm pretty sure, right? Yep, biome grassland. Play. You have different danger levels. There is a danger level 1, but it goes away once you get past like the tutorial. And how you unlock danger levels, I can go over a little later. You unlock them doing like a DPS check. Essentially, you fight a boss, and if you beat the boss or you beat the event thing that you can do this at any time. You go up to the next danger level, and so better, higher tier loot will drop, and it gives you a recommended gear score. So right now, you need a gear score. If I had unlocked 4, it would recommend me 332. I think mine's like 2. Oh, you can see at the top. The gear, the top left under my name, War. So the first number is 20. That's my class level. That's my class and level, the symbol. The other one is like my ace level. It's like my account level, essentially, which is 16. You get that by doing different maps. And the final one is your gear score. That's 318. So just a little under. I haven't really upgraded my gear yet. I'm kind of taking my time. But anyway, you always want to generally play the highest danger level you can because gear of tier 3 will drop in danger level 3. Tier 2, 2, and so forth. And so let's go ahead, and I haven't even gone over the gameplay. I just wanted to get out the shop out of the way and the basics out of the way. So here you go. Gameplay, you have a jump, an attack, a light attack, a heavy attack, and then a dodge, right? And then my Umbra has an ability. If I hit the right trigger, shoots out a little fireball, like I said. You can see in the top, you have different skills. So the last one on the right is my Umbra. You have a total of 3 charges. I don't know if you can increase how often, but it recharges over time. So back to 3. You have a class ability. It's like every class, no matter what, like has like a special skill. Like for my guy, I can turn my weapon to make it on fire, and then everyone I hit is ignited and burned. And then I have 2 skills. One that takes you see the little bars under me. There's 3 bars and a long bar. The bottom long bar is your class ability that charges up as you take damage, get hit, or I can charge it up by doing that. See the little charge. The 3 bars fill up as I do damage or get hit, and that's how I use different skills. So boom, 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 stuff like that. You can do a mix and match. The one thing I like about my guy, the way I chose him is like watch as I do a different combo. So I'm gonna do a light attack, heavy attack, light attack, fireball. See that? Like a little fire blast. Burn him. So I like it. It's kind of like a spell blade in a way. I like how lighting people on fire. So I'm gonna act this guy. I'm not gonna read what he says. Yeah, cool. Okay. Rats are attacking. Okay. So let's go ahead and since combat. I'm not the best at these beat 'em ups. It's not really my main thing, but it's smooth enough. It's fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my. See that bar is filled up. It's at 2. So you have one ability that uses 1 bar and one ability that uses 2 bars. But first I'm gonna use my class ability. Show my class ability does. Boom. It's my class ability, that long bar, so it's draining now. Now every hit, no matter what I do, ignites. And there's different skills you can do while it's ignited, and I'll show you like the level what you get as you level up, like skill points. Because then like you can like spec into this. Like one spec I have right now is my that ability I use called Seer. It lasts longer. Okay. Now let's use a class skill. So I'm going to use my 1 ability, so it takes up 1 bar, and then you have an ability that takes up 2 bars. You have one of each. So this is the 1 bar. Boom, boom, and then you can like combo while you're in the air, like that. That's the 1 bar, and then the 2 bar is fun. The 2 bar is like a flamethrower. So, boom, flamethrower, light everyone on fire. So that's the basic skills. Sorry, I'm talking. You have potions. You can see that number by my life down there. That's how many potions you have. You can unlock more by equipping certain equipment and putting skill. There's like a skill point that allows you to have one more as well. You start with the basic of 5. I have +2 right now, obviously. All right, let's go ahead and finish this off real quick. So yeah, it's just like a simple beat 'em up. It's fun. You get different combos, different skills. The one thing is, and it's probably because I'm not the best at it, but at this game. But like sometimes the enemies can like stun lock you. I hate that. Now you get skills that so you don't flinch. I don't know if it's permanent. Like the only skill I've seen so far is like why I have my class ability. I think like I can't flinch. But like sometimes when like you get like double teamed on each side, like you get stun locked, and that's annoying. Because like you could die. Like and then every time you try, like you can get a skill like to recover in air and stuff, but still. Fireball. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. Oh boy, more. Let's go ahead and take out a bunch of them. Oh my. Look at that. There's a lot of people. Use my class skill. I have a special attack with my class skill that if I time my 1 button, I can do an area of attack and burn everyone. I'm up full, but I think the 1 bar is better right now. Boom, burn everyone. I want to build towards burn damage, obviously. Like if you're playing this class, it's all about the burn. I think daggers are about poison. Like you have dual daggers. Fists, I'm not sure, probably break damage. Like so you can stun certain enemies. Boom. Okay. And I cleared that. I'm guessing that's all this level was this event because there's just usually don't have that many people on a screen at once. Like sometimes you can, but it's not always like a clutter of a bunch of people at once. So I'm guessing once you open a chest right here, yep, that's the end of the level. So it's just that like it's basically all the enemies at a level all at once. That's what it was. There you go, completed. You get some gear. You can't see what you pick up until after you beat the mission right here. So blue was obviously better than green. Green is better than the white, and then there's a couple tiers above blue. I think there's a purple, and I think yellow is the highest or orange. Okay. I know they actually introduced a new tier too, so that's important to state. All right. Let's close out. XP. Ooh, I leveled up 21, which is a perfect time for me to go over skill points. And then I'm going to just go over a few things and give you my final impressions of this game, what I think about it, if it's worth picking up. So let's go in, let's go over the skills. So I got my class. Again, I'm a pyro class. You have a sentinel. Just a typical sword and shield. It's kind of like a paladin in a way, if you like paladin play style, as much as you can. It's more about parrying and stuff, but you can like build valor, and then like you can stun people. Stuff like that. You can kind of buff your allies. I mean, every class can help your allies because this is multiplayer. Like you can play with other people. That's my class, the pyro class. You have like a giant war club. I love the weapon. It's very unique. That's why I chose it. Like it's a giant mace that also doubles as like a flamethrower, and then you can unlock skills later, which I'll show you, that they treat this thing like as a missile launcher. So that's just bad, like a bazooka. It's just badass to me. Rockbreaker. I love how the fists look, but you know, it's if you like your hand to hand. And then of course for the dagger lovers, the rogues, the daggers. But anyway, Each class has its own skill tree. So let's go into my skill tree so you can see the different ones. So the first one is the light focus skills. So focus, like I said, is like your typical attacks you can see in that window. There's 3 you unlock as you level up. You can only equip 1 at a time. So this is the first one I had, which is like you do like a spiral, like a Hadouken, or is it Shoryuken? Yeah, Shoryuken. Like when you go up. This is the one I haven't unlocked yet. I probably go into this one. That looks cool. Although it's kind of fun to like hop up and shoot down. But so this take 1 focused. These take 2. This is the one I have, a flamethrower. Love that one. This one's okay. It has more range, obviously, but and it does more break damage. I'm pretty sure. And then this one, it's just not for me. Like I don't know why this one is like the pin or the ultimate one. Then you have weapon mechanics. So this is like I was talking about, kind of like a class skill, sear. So when I hit the button, I have this buff that allows me to burn no matter what. But then you have like different things. So like this one, I unlocked. So if I press the button while I attack, I recover, and my bar fills up. However, once it's activated and I hit it, I do like a little spinny thing and just burn everyone around me. So you'll see, boom, that. This one, you gain 5 additional weapon meter when attacking, so you can build up your bar faster. This one increases the duration, as you can see. I haven't unlocked this one yet because I only have 3 skill points right now. But you can press RB to automatically charge the seer for 1 second, for 1% for 10 seconds. So, again, I don't think I'm going to get that one. I want this one. That's cool. So you do like a flying kick. That's the one that like I said before, you can turn into a bazooka. So that's cool. I want that one really. So you can gain stability. That's what I was talking about, where you don't flinch. So you can get that. They have that. I mean, there's like so many cool like things you unlock as you level up, and this is all new. Like before this update, none of this existed. So I think this update was a really good update. I mean, as far as I can tell. So you can do that, like a little mini, that one ultimate thing you can do. You can kind of do that. So there's like a lot of cool abilities you can unlock. And then you have your standard move set, like the basics, which everyone should have. I haven't unlocked this one yet. I really need to, so you can recover when you get knocked down. Oh, I got enough points. Why not? And you can unequip on the fly. So if I hit A, boom, I get refunded the points immediately. So I have 3, but I'm down to 1 again. So I need that one. I like this one, so you can launch him in the air. It's how you can do your juggles if you're a fan of doing juggles. My class isn't really big on the juggles. It's more because it's heavy, slow hits, so it's hard to air juggle. I mean, you can, but that's more for like dual daggers and sword and shield. Look at that. That's a cool recovery. So these are like the basics, like, you probably want most of these unlocked eventually. An air dash. These are like the basics, but knocked up ones. So you got like that spinning a jump, that's okay. This one, you could burn, boom. So you can see these new unlocks you get. Support, I think all of them have the same supports. So like this one, like you can use your potion. It automatically goes off once you die, and so it saves you. This one makes you have more healing. This one, if you go down to 0, you endear and have 1 health. This one's kind of like if you want to buff allies, you drink a flask and everyone gets a regeneration around you. Let me see Sentinel, see if they're the same. The bottom one. Yeah, so all support looks to be the same. So that's the one thing, it's all classes. If you want to see some Sentinel skills. The Sentinel has one cool skill. I want to show you I almost wanted to play the Sentinel just for this one skill. Where is it? I think it's up top. You can see some of the... where is it? It was such a cool combo. Maybe it was in their weapon skills. Yeah, I think it was under here. It was like a cool... So you can get like Valor, which if you want to be then you can parry if you want to parry. Stuff like that. You can throw your shield. That's pretty cool. You can make explosions when you parry. Your parry is more powerful. You take less damage when you might. Here it is. That's so cool. I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny. So it's cool. Like they do a really good job. I really like the thing. There's expressions. Oh, like emotes. Okay. Anyway, let me return and turn in my 2 dailies real quick. I can't remember if there's a fast way to go to the Belfry. The Belfry is like your town. I feel like there is, I just don't know it. Oh, well, I found Group Finder. Whatever. It's not like it's that far. It's right here. So anyway, you can return right to the Belfry after a remission. Like there's 2 buttons. One's exit, one's return to the Belfry. So. So let me return these and give you my final impression to the game. I'm going to play one more level as well. So I got 100. Basically, I'm getting 100. Oh, I got to turn them into the persons. So him. Yeah. Give me my writs. That's what they're called. To unlock different things in the curios. Boom. And then like story missions give you like a large amount as well. Like I think once the one story mission I have will give me 300 if I do it. 50. Okay, so I just got 100 total. Here's where you do like if you want to increase your danger level, you go up here and you can see danger level 3 I completed, danger level 2 I completed. If you want to activate 4, they recommend a gear score of 332, and then you do like a thing. There's an upgrade. You can upgrade gear. Let's go ahead and go over there real quick because I accept more missions. So here you go. You can upgrade gear. Basic upgrade. Nothing crazy. You dismantle to get dust. Dust is used to upgrade. You do need to upgrade your gear because basically tier 3 all gear will drop depending on the rarity. So all blue gear will increase your gear score the same. Doesn't matter. So in order to like, and that won't put you in high enough to go to the next tier unless you want to be pure skill, but it's gonna be like hitting your head against a wall. But I'll show you. Like I'm going to upgrade my weapon. So my gear score right now is 322. I'll go ahead and upgrade. I have 780. I need 532 dust, so I can only upgrade it once. You can upgrade blue things twice, green things once. So blue is definitely better. I think purple unlocks a gear at danger level 4. So let's go ahead. I'm going to upgrade. So I went from 22 to 334. There you go. So I'm almost at. I could probably have my danger level high enough to go to 4. Yeah, that might be good, but I'll have to like focus. So I might do that one. I'll go over aspects in a second because I'm gonna try to upgrade myself and complete a danger level and show you how that's done. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bulk dismantle to get dust. So I'll need these, whatever. You know what? I'm not. It's gonna be a long time before I use other classes. I want to max out this class first. So I'm just go ahead and delete these. What gear do I got? Dismantle. I need green. I'm just going to go ahead and dismantle. It might make it a headache later as I'm leveling up a character, another class, but I don't care right now. Ooh, this makes burn duration last longer. I'll hold on to that for a second because I might want to use that instead. All right, bulk dismantle. Get some dust back. Not like I get a lot. Well, I got enough for an upgrade. I basically refunded what I spent. Let me go ahead and equip aspects. So these are little things. So you can see like the little symbols. So you see 2 squares and then like a diamond or whatever. The 2 squares are how much you can upgrade. I've upgraded this once already. I can upgrade it one more time, see? And then the symbol is what type of aspect you can equip. So I've equipped all my gear that can have aspects already because it's full. Although I don't have blue for my waist. That's kind of lame. So I'm already equipped aspects. I'll show you what aspects are though. So like little like buffs, like gain protection after evading an attack is this one. So if I evade an attack, I take less damage for 5 to 10 seconds, for 7 seconds in this case. It increases my defense and also increases strike damage. So little things like that. And these have rarities too and tiers. So I think, is it this one that I have a rare one that I was given for being because the character wipe. Like if you had a character, you got this. Yeah. So you can see this is the legendary aspect. It increases my flask use by 1. I get a higher attack, critical chance, crit damage, HP. It's just overall good. Okay. So let me go ahead and upgrade. Do I upgrade my weapon one more time? Yeah, I want more damage. So go ahead and upgrade it. It should put me at 346. So I've upgraded as much as I can. Like I said, twice. Gear score is now 346. I think it was like 332 was the. So this is going to be a tough thing to unlock level 4. Like, it's not going to be a slam dunk. Like, I could upgrade all my armor so take less damage, but whatever. Okay, and then you get some upgrade dust once you do this, and then you can take on level 4 danger levels, which means you have better loot that drops. Okay, let's see what it is. It's probably, I think it's the rat boss, if I remember from early access. I mean, we're still not, but if I remember for the wipe. I think it's a rat boss, and it's annoying because he spins. You gotta wait for him to spin, get tired, and then you attack. So let's go ahead. So you ring the bell by hitting it, and it starts the thing. It's timed, so there's a DPS check too. All right, is it the rat? Yep. All right, come on. Start my burn stacks. It's gonna be hard because I'm talking. You don't realize how hard it is to talk and play until you try. I should probably do my yep. Get rid of the. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. There's no way I'm doing this. Shit. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Shoot. There we go. I did hit him. I missed that one. I mean, I'm whittling him. I have the DPS, just I don't have the defense because I didn't upgrade. Dodge. That one didn't tire him out, so that wasn't long enough. So the next time he spins, he'll spin too much and he'll get tired and then or dizzy, and then I can hit him. Problem is, like, he like evades. Like, thank God my thing has a little bit of range. Like, I can imagine how annoying this would be if you didn't have a range. Although you probably have more defense to make up for it. So you can see that yellow bar below him. That's his break bar. Once that hits, once I empty it out, he'll be stunned and he'll take more damage. Okay, he's gonna just get dizzy. Yep. And then, oh my god, that's the one thing I hate is you have to be on the same like horizontal. Shit. He spends so freaking much. It's annoying. Because if you get hit by that, like, your life just chunks. Okay, I broke him. Boom, boom, about almost halfway. Got plenty of time. Crap. Okay. Take care of the ads. So after you get into half life, the bosses always summon ads. I'm gonna go ahead and flame. Shoot. See, I just missed him with that flamethrower. That's annoying. Wish there's a way to extend like how long it goes. Alright. Ready to heal up. I'd rather be topped off just in case I get hit by one of those like crazy stash whirlwinds he does. Like this. Crap, 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 crap. Alright. Almost to a quarter life. I'm doing pretty decent. Thanks. Shoot. Oh, well, see, there we go. I rolled into it instead of top off my life. I got 4 left. I got this. Maybe. Shoot. Yeah. See how he does like that stun? He can juggle you too. I'm not doing good. I gotta play more smart. It's my fault. I got cocky. Also, as he gets lower in life, like, no. Okay. I don't know if there's any animation canceling like in this game, but sometimes if you're in the middle of an attack, like, you kind of get screwed. Like with this war club. Drink. Top off. Crap. This is going to be actually closer than I thought. Okay. Focus mode. Be smart. Chip his life away. Dodge. Use my weapon skill. I ran out of time? I thought oh my god. Well, that sucks. You know what? No. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to hyper focus mode. I'm just going to go purely on... I wish you could do like a re-challenge if you fail. Like, you have to go out, go back in. It's kind of annoying. I wasn't paying attention to the timer. When he gets down to a quarter health, like, I don't know if you notice, like, it's a little subtle, but he becomes a lot more, like, he moves around a lot more, so it's harder to nail him down. And without like a lot of range attacks right now, it gets a little annoying because then like you can only hit him for once or twice, and then like he can do like a crazy attack. So not that I'm making excuses. Like I've beat him before. I've gotten to the end game in this game before, but and that should say everything you need to know since I'm by no means an expert beat 'em up player. Get rid of the ads. Shoot, come on, like that. You see how like I wish there was a way like I guess if you can parry like the Sentinel can get out of that, but I was like stun locked. Okay, I can't be, which is kind of annoying, but you can't be like a super. You gotta play aggressive. Yeah, like I can't animate unless I'm missing something. I couldn't animation cancel out of that. So I wish there's animation canceling. There might be, but like I was stuck in that combo. Like, see, I barely got out of that just because I couldn't animation cancel. Which for a lot of bosses, it's whatever. But like this guy's a fast attacker, so and then he can get you in a combo that really messes you up. And I can't play defensively because it's a DPS check. Okay, I'm gonna use my. Sorry, it's my alarm. Let me know. I need to wrap this up basically. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Come on, stun him. Chip block. Okay. Boom, boom. I'm doing a little worse than I was before, so I need to speed this up. Okay. Boom, boom. Nope. See, I'm stuck in that long animation. I need to look up and see if there's animation canceling. That'd make my life so much easier. Like, I wonder if I hit. Let me see if I can hit him. Oh, now's not the time to practice animation canceling in the boss battle. Alright. Punish him for this. Problem is I can't be too defensive because I have less than a minute left. I need to break his skill bar. See, he's like rolling around a lot more now. And he's attacking more often, so it becomes a lot harder once he's down to a quarter health. Okay, come on. I have to forget to use my skills in boss battles just because I'm like so in the zone. Oh, come on, like that, come on. Like now I have to like run away, heal. I'm gonna top off. I have 10 seconds left. Come on. No! Yes! Thank you, burn damage. Ooh, I barely beat him. But that's fine. I'll get better gear now. So there you go. Unlocked age level 4. Not the smoothest gameplay, sorry. Alright. So that's it. That's how you unlock it. And now I can unlock age level 5, which I believe is the hardest right now in the game. So I'm almost the highest tier level. Let me double check. Unless they added a new one. Wait. It's not 11. There we go. Yeah, level 5 looks to be the highest. And you need gear score 467. It's recommended. Now, higher gear score will drop, and boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Alright, let me pick up my dailies. And I'm going to wrap it up. So I talked about upgrading, talked about skills, all that, the map. Okay, and I can unlock my last 2 dailies. Okay, so what do I think? This is a long video, sorry. Let's see. I think this game, giving it, I don't like to give scores out of 10 or 5 or whatever, but I mean, I'm gonna. 5 is like I would still recommend it for most people. Like if I feel like reviewers are so like they throw out high scores too easily. I've been over that. Like so, like a 5, anything at 5 or above is like you might find enjoyment out of it. And it might be your 10, for example. Like because it's all about subjective. So 5 is it's a competent game. I guess is what I'm saying. And then anything above it is icing. And if I give anything an 8 or higher, that means pretty much everyone would find enjoyment out of it, as long as you're don't only play sports games, for example. Obviously, you never want to play this. So right now, as it is for my little thing, I don't. I think the microtransactions are a little egregious. I will say that. It is free on Game Pass, I'm pretty sure. So I guess there's that. So it is kind of a free game, but everyone else had to pay for it. If you buy a Founders Pack, you got to pay for it. I don't know if it's good. Maybe I should revise because maybe it'll be free. I didn't see if it's gonna be free at launch. Then I guess it's not any worse than anything else. Like I'm a firm believer of if you pay a box price, like there should be very minimal microtransactions. Especially now that games are about to become $80. Like there should be no microtransactions. You pay $80. That's ridiculous. Anyway, the combat's fun if you like beat 'em ups. Let me put it this way: if you like beat 'em ups, get this game. Yeah, I mean this is like the Western version of Dungeon Fighter Online. I mean it's not nearly as involved and everything, but if you like DFO, you want like a more Western game. This is closer to the DFO in the West for sure. Dungeon Fighter Online. I would give this me personally. I give this like a 7 out of 10 right now. I mean, it went up. I would give it like a 6 out of 10, maybe a 5 out of 10 before this update. They added all this cool stuff, but it's a 7. So as they improve it, it might get better and better. But yeah, for me personally, this is a 7 out of 10. Meaning I'll probably play it. I'll get tired of it in a few weeks, and then I'll wait for another update. I'll come back. That's kind of how these games as a services work. Well, then this one does. Games as a service. The problem is games as a service, it becomes a job, and I hate when they do that. This one kind of, but then once you unlock something, it's unlocked, so you can take your time. So it's not that bad. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Play it. The reason I chose the Pyroclast, so it's like when you buy a red car and all you see are red cars all of a sudden. The reason I originally chose a Pyroclast is no one was a Pyroclast. I was like, I want to be unique. I'm cool. And now, like I didn't see anyone as a Pyroclast. Now almost everyone's a Pyroclast. Maybe it's because they played and realized that Pyroclast is pretty cool. My backup is a Sentinel. Like I want to be a Sentinel because I figured daggers are probably the most common. And then it looks like daggers are most common, then Pyroclast, then Sentinel, then fists. If you're like me and want to be hip. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Play this if you like beat 'em ups. If you like beat 'em ups, this is a 9 out of 10, probably 7, 8 out of 10. If you like beat 'em ups, 8.5. Nothing. I don't give them very few things 10s. If you like beat 'em ups, play it. If you don't, but you like kind of like loot type games, play it. This won't scratch your loot itch, but you get enough loot, and you can upgrade, and it's a cool fighter, and you have classes. I mean, what's not to like? The reason I came back to this after the update was I wasn't very happy with Diablo 4. That's my main games. I love action RPGs or Diablo likes. I wasn't happy with Diablo 4. I've done everything I wanted in Last Epoch. I still play from time to time, but I got the end game in Last Epoch, so I'm waiting for, I might make another character eventually. And then Path of Exile 2, I actually had fun until I got to the end game, which is like the opposite, I think, of everyone else. But I hate being super, once you get to that level of games where all you're doing is become more efficient, which I think a lot of people like in action RPGs, or Diablo likes, is like my least favorite part. I like building up to the point, and then once they start becoming more and more efficient, I'm done. I don't want 1% more damage. I'm not in for it. Once I start making major changes, I'm kind of over it. So yeah, play this game definitely. If you love beat 'em ups, play it. I've rambled on long enough. I'm gonna probably keep streaming for another little bit on Twitch, but I'll post this on YouTube. I hope. I know I'm very infrequent in my YouTube videos. I want to get better at it, but life. I'm not not gonna say the typical stuff. Like you get burned out, even though I've never really started. It just life gets in the way of stuff. All right. So YouTube, thank you. I recommend this game. I'm surprised it's not getting more coverage. Maybe it did, and I missed something. So, Okay, sorry, I am going to OBS. There we go. All right, so yeah, thank you, YouTube. I hope to make more videos about different games. I think I'm going to do another No Rest for the Wicked review next, because my first impressions video was very negative, and they came with an update, although I hear mixed things about the update, so... And I love the studio, so I want them to succeed, so I'm going to give them their shot. Why not? All right, guys, until next time, thank you all for watching.